Let me get you. What is today, Graham?
Today is October 22nd. It's a Sunday, I think it is. It is our official last day of 3 weeks, 15 days of shooting at this location, and it concludes our quote-unquote principal photography for the film, and then we go into little tidbits of here and there, peppered throughout the next couple of weeks of stuff. But it's like we say goodbye to what now has become kind of a home for us, and now we'll be kind of living on the streets from here on, and may or may not get food or a porta potty like all the amenities we have here. So go to the bathroom a lot today, you guys. Do it up.
I think what I'll remember the most, what I'll take with me, what I'll never forget is the process of becoming a family with the crew and the other actors. And you never forget that. I mean, at least this experience is very special. Yeah, I think more than anything else, I'll just remember the times that we laughed on set together, the times that we persevered and pulled through, and the late nights. Did we have late nights? We had long days.
The lunch hour, when we'd all get together and we'd eat together, and no topic of conversation was off limits. There'd be those moments where did we just push a line or push a boundary that we might not should have pushed? And you have those memories and those conversations. And it really did feel like a family. And that's not something that I think everyone finds on every set, and it's certainly not something I'm expecting to find. And as my career progresses, but to have that for this film, it meant a lot. It meant a whole lot.
I credit myself for being able to recognize good people and choose the right people in my life, and I think that it starts with a production that is small and intimate like this one. So small independent films can end up being a really big deal in a person's life.
This group of people was so great to work with because they're so willing to help you learn and really take the time, even though we had such a fast pace throughout the entire film, to take the time to help you and help everyone around them understand what's going on so that we're all on the same page at the same time. And that, I would just say that was just such a gift to get to work with people that are so into what they're doing. It just feels amazing being on set with that energy.
I think there's a bit of a great feeling in knowing that we set a good example, hopefully, of what it means to make a good film, what it means to create a culture in a film, and what it means to not just look at how to get to the finish line of that day of that film and get it in the can, but how to do it responsibly and how to do it with a sense of family. Because every day is about living. It's not necessarily about making that film. You have to know that if the film were to stop, like something were to happen, that you would know, like halfway through the filmmaking process, if we got shut down and said, you cannot make this movie, that we would have had, that still would have been our best day.
Just stick to your duties.
So I hope that when we walk away from this film, we look back and said, we did a good job in every aspect of making a movie. And that ultimately means that we made a family out of everybody. Like all the films that we do, I hope that this takes an audience on a journey that is unpredictable and ultimately plants the ideas of how we should approach life in general way before we are at the stage where we're ending our lives. That the day-to-day living in the moment is not something that ends up translating into regret. That regret should not be part of the formula of living. And especially when it comes to dementia, you hope that this is a story that would be obsolete in time, that we will have gone beyond the how do we get rid of dementia, and we will have cured that. But in the meantime, understanding that journey, understanding the gravity of dementia, the gravity of the aging process, and the invaluable price of good care and love through that journey. I don't know if this is a happy film or a dark, sad film, but it hopefully will leave you thinking.
Oh, I do so hope that it has an impact on society, on people that make laws, on the humanity of people making decisions. There are so many people who find the end of their life difficult, and religion in the past, not any specific one, has had such rigid attitudes to what would or would not be allowed that humanity hasn't come into it, and humans have not been allowed the dignity that a dog's allowed. And I think that has to be addressed. And if this film does nothing else, I hope it awakens compassion and adds something to that dimension in society.